1 second. I'm not like that. I'm like hot and cold at the same time. It's weird. Okay. Bum, bum, bum. It's been a second since I streamed this. Okay. Let me just pull up my phone real quick. I'll be doing polls shortly. But I'm actually pulling for Yelon, I'm not pulling for Flens, and I'll explain. And Flens seems to be like one of the most hyped characters. I think it's because there's a lot of women who like tall, handsome men, which is very valid. And probably a lot of gay men who also like tall, handsome men. Not to discredit that. Well, I'll show you I already posted this on my thing, but I'll show you the main improvement that I have made. I have triple crowned my Mabrika. This is kind of pointless, because normal attack doesn't matter that much, but... Well, it does buff plunge attacks. It does both plunge attack and charge attack, and she's just kind of, you know, it does buff her plunging. So like, not that I'm planning on using her in a plunge team, but like, you know, it is just, you know, I just kind of want to min-max the fuck out of my Mabrika for no reason. So yeah, I did that. I don't think I've really done anything else substantial since then. You know, I have Cookie Shinobu at level 70 now. Nothing else too crazy. I'm gonna do the trials. Okay, so this event, okay, so the score limit hasn't reset yet, so I'm doing the current event. And then also, Imaginarium's due to reset tomorrow, so I will probably... Okay, so for Sucrose and, Dory, I've already done the trial, so I can claim. Dude, I haven't done a Yelan trial? That's crazy. Was I not doing character trials when Yelan... Okay, so the last time Yelan reran was 4.8, and I wasn't playing during then. I mean, I was on a break. I was playing during version 4, but I was on a break. Before that, I know I pulled on some banners that Yelan was on, though, so, like, okay. I'm just gonna... And the videos are cool, but I'm just gonna, like, play. So here's the thing. Just from what I've seen, I don't think his kid is, like, something I'm super... Okay, interesting charge attack. That's like a new charge attack animation. Okay, so he has a sort of Raiden-esque normal attack. Okay. Electro normal attack damage. Special elemental skill. What's special elemental skill? Well, this is a burst. Okay, that's a burst. That's not a skill. Okay, R2, so skill, burst, or skill. Dude, this is like woo-wah combos. I mean, it's not as complex as woo-wah combos, but still. That's still a combo. That's interesting. Because most characters don't have that. I mean, maybe there are other characters that have those type of combos, but I haven't really seen it. And like just based on the leaked Nefer animation, Nefer seems very okay. So his burst does that. That's cool. And then you do that skill, and then it's on cooldown. Okay, well that was fast. Yeah. Like maybe I was just kind of like. I've wanted Yelan for a long time. I'm gonna try it out, because like I do think having another Hydro option is very nice as well. See, she is a bow character, but like you don't have to use her normal attack unless you're like DPSing her, right? You can just like use this for burst, does that, and then like her, I don't know what her skill does. Hu Tao, interesting. Hu Tao and Zhongli. They don't usually give 5 stars in the trials. That's not a thing Genshin usually does, so this is interesting. So what does her like skill do? Should I pull for Flynn? Man, I don't know. I'm pulling for somebody. Should I actually pull for Flynn? Now I'm thinking of pulling for Flynn. But like Yelan is so nice. But she's also a bow unit. This is... I'm gonna pull for Flynn's, dude. Because it's just so underwhelming compared to the new characters, you know? I like Yelan though. I want to continue. I just want to see... I just want to really get a hang of what we're doing. So her skill does that, and then it just like does damage. Yeah. I mean, you don't have to use her, you just use her burst, yeah. It is nice. It is nice to have. Guys, I'm actually like torn now. Cause I thought Flynn's gameplay was actually kind of neat. I was thinking I wouldn't like it. I'll try Flynn's again. Cause like I definitely need some more. Cause like Flynn's might be better, honestly, because we're getting Columbina. But Yelan is so cool, man. I don't know. This sucks. Here's the thing. It's like Flynn's will rerun. Yelan will probably not rerun for a whole other year. And then she'll be on. I'm gonna try Flynn's again because I want to see how his gameplay really feels. And then she'll be on Chronicled probably in like a year or two, in like 2 years. I don't think Yelan's gonna run again. Whereas Flynn's will definitely rerun at least once. Okay, so like burst does that. Okay, that's pretty nice. Okay, so his normal attacks do like that. Okay. Honestly not bad. Honestly like low key. Okay, let me Okay, I was trying to figure out the skill. Because the burst is on cooldown. Hold on. Honestly, like, low-key, feels like a better Raiden. Let me see what server was I yapping in? This one. Because, like, he honestly is kind of feeling like a better Raiden right now, and because, yeah, like, I was gonna go for Yelan, because I've wanted Yelan for years, but, like, Flynn's is, like, cool, and I kind of need a DPS more than a support right now. I have, like, no good DPSs besides Eureka. But I'm trying to get Flynn's, I'm trying to, like, get the hang of Flynn's here. So that's the special burst. Okay, I got it. Okay, that makes sense. 80 pity? I have no pity, but I have a lot of pulls. I really want Nefer, but like... I'm thinking I should go for somebody. Okay, so that's his like normal. That's kind of sick. That animation is kind of sick. But yeah, honestly, because of how much like Raiden has been giving me pain. Raiden has been making me suffer. I've not been having a good time using Raiden lately. So like, this is feeling like the answer to that. Now, if I lose the 50-50 though, I'm not gonna keep pulling. Because if I lose the 50-50, then I'm guaranteed never. So I'm on 50-50. So if I lose the 50-50, I'm not gonna keep pulling the Flens, because I am guaranteed never. Unless I change my mind and decide I'd rather have Flens than Nefer, but we don't have Nefer. I can't test Nefer right now. But I think I want Nefer. So, unless I get Flens like really, really early, but even then, it's like I kind of want to keep the guarantee. You'll pull tomorrow morning for 3 pulls. You're scared you're on 50-50? Yeah, I'm on 50-50 too. I got Lauma, like really, really early on a 50-50. So I won my last 50-50 also. I think I lost on the Anepa, and then I used my guarantee, so I kept pulling. So I used, yeah, I'm honestly liking this gameplay a good bit. This is honestly nice. This is gonna be nice for the content which wants an Electro Carry, because goddamn Raiden sucks ass. So because I got Lauma so early, I kind of like, I don't know, this is hard because I want Nefer, I want Yelan, I want Lauma. Well, I got Lauma. I mean, I want Flens. I think, yeah, Flens over Yelan. I changed my mind. It was gonna kind of be dependent on his kit. I have an Epa, so I did get an Epa. No, I mean, I lost the first time, and then I kept pulling, because I lost, like, early, I think. So, I got an Epa. No, but I mean, like, I think Lauma was a win, so I think I'm at 1 win. Lanyan? Yeah, why? She's not leveled up, though. Alright, yeah, I'm liking this. I'm liking this gameplay a lot. Okay, I think I can comfortably... So this is gonna suck. Lanyan? I don't think so. I think you mean Sucrose? I'm pretty sure it's Sucrose, I know. But the problem is I'm gonna want to play with a healer. So, like, I'm probably not gonna play with... I know Sucrose, and, you know, I'm probably gonna play with a healer. Where the hell did my water bottle go? So... Yeah, Lanyan is a shielder, and Effa's also a shield, so that's not really, yeah, nah. I'm pretty sure Sucrose. Lanyan might be a substitute if you don't have Sucrose, but, okay. Oh yeah, I need to do Ino. Okay. It's Sucrose? Yeah, okay. I do have Sucrose, yes, So yeah, I actually do technically have his premium team then. Oh, Cleanse as a trial for Ino. I also have, like, Fischl. I have a lot of characters I can use. Jinko. This isn't an Ino trial, this is just more of a Cleanse trial. Oh, that was really fast! Damn, I know. Okay, yeah, Sucrose and Sucrose is on the banner as well. So like, we'll see how these pulls go. I'm kind of scared because like if I lose, then I don't get Flens. But if I lose, I'm guaranteed Nefer. So it's like. Okay. Oh, I have another pull. And meanwhile, I'll do... Well, no, I'll wait on the Star Glitter, I guess. I spent all of it to fucking do single pulls on Standard because I was trying to get... I'm not actually pulling on the weapon banner, I just want the thing to go away. Oh, 136. Okay, I had more pulls than I thought. Okay. Let's just go. Durin 6.2, yeah. What was world record? The Ino thing? Lanyan's level 80. You were gonna main her. You want Durin? Yeah, I kind of want Durin too, but... Okay, first 10 pull. There's Idle C1 right there. I could just stop right here, cut my be like, Idle C1, there it is. Don't need to worry. That was the whole reason I was gonna pull on these banners at all, is for Idle C1. But then Flynn's is calling me, so okay, let's try. Not a fight. God damn it! I thought for a second it was. I know C2. Dude, what if I get C6? I know. Oh god. Okay. There it is. Okay, there's the 5-star. That's so early. If it's not Flynn's, then I can probably still get Flynn's. And yeah, that's like really early. But I am on 50-50. Okay, that's actually the first time. Okay, like I'm like happy and not happy. I'll explain in a second. Should I keep going? I kind of want to keep going. It's like I could be throwing away guaranteed Nefer. Another I know, dude. See, it's like if I keep going for Flynn's, I'm throwing away guaranteed Nefer. Or I could switch to Yul. I don't know, dude. Okay, so there's C2 to Luke. Thank you. I've been wanting that. Not that I'm gonna use it, but like... Where is that? So if you see, Triple Crown to Luke. And then what was that? C2 I know? C3 I know? I think that was C3 I know. I'm like really torn between continuing to pull for Flynn's and trying to pull for Nefer because now I have a guarantee. Okay, C3 I know. See, now I have a guarantee, and if I lose my guarantee, I'll be on 50-50, and I don't think I'll be able to guarantee another amount of pulls I need for Nefer to get Nefer. But on the other hand, I really want Flynn's because Raiden has been killing me. Like, I don't have it under DPS, so it's not like Nefer's like replacing anyone, and I know Llama's good without Nefer. For my specific account, because I don't have Clorinde, I don't have Barisa, Raiden has been destroying me. I hate... Yelan, Khazra, and Inefa? No, that's not... Well, I guess that's actually premium, but his best team is... It doesn't matter. Hi, Mage. I know I can have whoever I want. I'm just like... I'm just torn because I want Nefer, but I also have suffered enough with Raiden that I kind of really want Flynn's. I was gonna go for Yelan originally, like... so here's the thing. If I run out of pulls here... Okay, so I'll have 20 pulls left... No, I'll have 16 pulls left if I go to Hard Pity. And then I'll have to get another really big amount for Nefer. I'd be on a 50-50, which is what sucks, because... Okay, I'm gonna keep going. I'm gonna see what happens. I have Llama. But, I have Llama and Inefa, so I can go for either. It's just a matter of, for my specific account, with all the Electro content they've been shilling, not having a decent Electro DPS has been really annoying. And Raiden has been annoying the fuck out of me recently. Well, my gut is telling me to go for Flynn's right now. Why did that get... That's nice. Oh, why did if you don't come home right now, come home to her right now? Oh, I'm not a her. You have no idea what. I did not ban the pronoun. I did not ban she, her pronouns from the chat. That's not why it got blocked. C4, I know. C2, Sucrose, I think. Dude, I'm gonna get C6 Ino, aren't I? I'm actually gonna get C6 Ino. Not that I care, but that would be funny. I'm gonna go to Pity, aren't I? There's C5 Ino. I'm gonna go to Pity. There goes all of my Nefer savings. There's C6, I'm pretty sure that's C6 Ino. Oh, to Inefa? What do you mean, come home to what, do you ship Flynn's and Nefa or something? Or I know you mean, I don't know. Doesn't matter. Great. Fantastic weapon. Come on, where's the 5-star? God damn it. That's C7, I know. Lynette. Lynette, you're not on the banner, Lynette. What are you doing? Okay, no, I get it. Okay. Come on. No, dude. I'm actually gonna go to pity. Dory, okay, sure, whatever. I'm so mad right now. There it is. There it is. I should have watched the animation, but I don't care. There it is. Now. Oh, Fab Codex, that's actually a good weapon to get. Okay, that's actually like, okay, let me, I'm gonna do something real quick. Okay, we have that, and then the Star Glitter as well. I'm just gonna use all the Star Glitter. I'm gonna convert it into poles right now, so I don't end up using it for anything else. Okay. So then that gives me... actually, I need some more right now. I'm gonna buy some more. How much more can I buy? A lot, okay. Because I'm, like, out of more, because I just triple climb every guy. Okay, so that leaves me with 52 poles with all the Star Glitter. That's not bad, so that's, like, halfway to another 5-star. So if I win on Nefer, I still have a good chance of getting Nefer. Okay, that's actually really good. That's actually really good because I got C6 Ino, which is like actually not it's not amazing, but it's something. And I only got like 1 Dory, so I actually got I got really lucky with my 4-star pulls. I got incredibly lucky because like there's the C6 Ino. Like I got C7 Ino, but it doesn't matter. So that was incredibly lucky, because I know is actually good on some of the teams. Man, I wish I could get Candace constellations. Okay, where's Dory? Because I know I got a Dory constellation. What is my current Dory constellation? Okay, that was C1, so I had C0 Dory. Oh, and of course Flynn's. Let me do... Hold on. I'm adding it to my favorites. So I also got C2 to Luke, so like... Which is like the one standard con well, that and C1 Dia were the 2 standard cons I kinda wanted. So like... That's not bad. Okay. Oh yeah, and I got a Lynette constellation, I forgot about that. C3 Lynette, no one cares. It is Kyrie. Yeah, his full name. What is going on with YouTube auto review? I don't know. Did they think it's spam or something? I have no idea. Okay. So I still have 50-something pulls, so that's actually good. So like that was kind of I can't believe I went into this thinking I was gonna pull Yelan. But I actually liked Flynn's gameplay. It's just, like, from the leaks and stuff, he just didn't look... Okay, I feel like I should ascend Ino to 70 before I start leveling up Flynn... Or not ascend, but level Ino to 70 before I start leveling up Flynn's, because, like, low-key, I need her to be 70 for theater. Otherwise, I don't really care about leveling Ino, because she doesn't really do much damage. I don't think I can do it with this team, though. Oh, hold on. Oh yeah, I have a profile. I can change my profile picture. I'm not going to, though. I had Shilonen for a bit, and I had Mavrika, I think. I could change it to Flynn's or Lauma, but like... Oh yeah, and then there's all these. There's Little Guy. And then, yeah. But... I like my Diluc. I'm keeping Diluc profile picture. Yeah, I should definitely change my team out here. Okay, this isn't a real team. This isn't actually Hyper Bloom anymore. Let me switch it back. Okay, I want Lauma, Nefer, or not Nefer, sorry, Lauma, Nahida. This is the Hyper Bloom. Yeah, Shilon is there for healing. Wait, no, that's not Hyper Bloom. There's wait. Okay, replace Shilonen with Kuki. Not official. I meant Kuki. Where are you, Kuki? Oh my god. There she is. Okay, this is the Hyper Bloom, and then, dude, I keep messing up. I think we're all Ds. I'm not. I started playing like 3.3, and I took some breaks. Okay, Hyper Bloom, freeze. And then... Okay, this... I should just name this... I just name it Mav. Okay, and then... This is not a real... This is just my, like, random flex team. Okay. The exploration team isn't really. They're freeze. Yeah, these are, like, my actual teams. This is not a real team. This is a very old team. Let me actually, like, change the order so that Mav is at the top. I'm gonna get rid of this one. And then we have freeze, plunge, and then exploration. For real exploration, I want Shilonen. Well, Diona for bow. Actually, this is kind of good for exploration because Farina for walking on water, Diona for bow use. Yeah, that's my actual exploration team. And then this is my Hyper Bloom. This is just the flex. So I'm gonna do, yeah, enough is on this team. I'm just gonna replace Mabuika with. I'd rather replace Mabuika with for the sake of farming. I guess Raiden. I don't want to use Raiden, but like for the sake of farming this boss, I kind of. Okay. My name is Kamisato Ayaka, and I have a big forehead. What? Cookie Shinobu? Eskel instead of Shiloh? Why? This is not a freeze. I don't want freeze here, I don't think. This is the Knuckle Duckle boss. I don't think I want freeze. Ino boss. Oh wait, does Flens use this boss too? I don't know, but I'm using it. I need to send Ino to 70 so I can do theater. I haven't fought it in Overworld, only in... Oh, you have to talk to it first. Superconduct? Yeah, I know. Shalonen's just for healing. I mean... This just wants Electro Charge. It just wants Electro Charge. So that's why. At least I think. I don't know how it works in Overworld, to be honest. I've only fought it in Abyss, and when I fought it in Abyss, it needs... But I should probably try to get Flint's build as quickly as possible so I can actually attempt the current Abyss. Oh, there it is. Okay, so it's these little things. It needs Electro Charge, I think, to destroy them, so I think Freeze might interfere with that, so... I know, Barbara. Okay, can you please not give me team building advice? I know what I'm doing. Thank you. Did I not put the pen message? That's literally the first thing I said was no backseating. You know, if you know, then don't do it. Okay. If you know not to do it, then do it. Shalonen was just there for healing. It doesn't matter if the healer is of the same element. Geo doesn't interfere with reactions. Well, healing and debuff. I mean, Shalonen has other uses. And now I forgot what I was doing. Oh, I was checking to see the materials. Yeah, okay. So that's 3. Okay. Oh, you were saying your... well, no, you weren't telling me your team. You were telling me... No, you weren't telling me your team. You were telling me to use Barbara or, you were telling me to use Barbara and, huh. Okay, so you can talk to the boss. I've never met a friendly boss before. Again, I know what I'm doing, thank you. Okay. Just don't do it again. If okay, if I'm doing Abyss and I ask for help on, like, team building, that's one thing. But, like, this is an overworld boss, I know what I'm doing. You're playing Pokemon, but you're still lurking? Okay, thank you. You're good. What, if I may ask, what Pokemon game you are playing? Dude, I have like no resin right now. I probably have no XP. I really shouldn't have kept pulling. I should have saved that guarantee for Nefer, but I still got 3 weeks until Nefer banner, so I might be okay. Okay. Pokemon Platinum, your entire party's leveled in the upper 30s. Currently, you're taking on Steel type gem. Is upper 30s good for Pokemon? I don't know what Pokemon levels are. Yeah, you know what? Like, I'll probably end up playing something like this. Oh, I forgot to, like, talk to the boss. I keep forgetting I have to talk to the boss. I'll probably end up playing something like this with Flens. I'm probably not going to use I know Sucrose, just because, I'll probably use I know and Shulonin or something, just because, or even Barbara for healing, just because, like, I really don't like playing without a healer, so... I'm probably not going to play on the best team. They go all the way to 100 upper 30s is when some of them start getting their final evolutions. Makes sense. Well, trust me, I wish it was this fast in Abyss. I mean, that was like a decent number. Good job, Raiden. Congratulations on hitting 93k. But my Mavwika hits 700k per burst. Thank you. Okay, she doesn't hit 700k, but she has to, like, crit, but still. Okay, I'm just, like, I'm slightly pissed, because, like, I love Raiden, right? But she is so annoying to play. Oh my god. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and, go here. It's like, now that I have C2 to Luke, do I get C3 to Luke, or do I switch to, like, Ayaka C1, or, where am I going to? Oh, I'm going to the crafting bench, yeah. Wait, no, crafting bench? Oh, no, I'm going to Catherine. I'm losing my mind. Where am I going? Catherine. Okay. Cause I used all my resin yesterday, triple crowning Mavwika. So, there's that. Okay. I better buy some alpacas. Well then. For reference, every game has 8 gems. Then you make your way through Gauntlet called Victory Road, and you take a specialized trainer called Elite Four, and finally to the champion. Pokemon champion is Cynthia. Cynthia is generally regarded as the most challenging and best battle. Nice. what was I doing? Okay, I am trying to level up Ino. That is what I'm doing. Because I'll need as many Hydro characters, I think, as I can for theater, which I should have gone for Yelan, but... I don't even know if I need to, like, level up her weapon. Wait, hold on. Okay, I do have the refinement material. Wait, I wanted to add all of them. Oh, there we go, okay. Okay. I don't have I need to put her on this artifact set. I'll worry about that later. Okay. Okay, I can craft those. I need to go to the crafting area, which is right nearby, I think. I'll probably end up just leaving Ino at level 70 because she doesn't do a lot of damage. She's mostly just for, like, Hydro application and, okay, where am I going? I always forget where the crafting bench is in Nauticrytes. I know where it is in Notland and, Fontaine and, like... But I always forget where it is here. It's, like, down here, yeah. Okay, I just need to craft 3 of those Hydro things, You remember when Raiden used to be the all-time person that you simped for? In Genshin, some people simp for, like, wait, okay, yeah, we don't simp for Klee, that's disgusting. We do not support child simping in this, I know you're not saying you do it, you're just saying some people are creeps, which is unfortunately true. I mean, I saw someone yesterday say they shipped Scaramouche and Nahida. So, like... Yeah, we don't have a lot of hope as a civilization, I fear. She immediately hits you a Pokemon called Spiritomb, which at the time has no weaknesses. It became weak to Fairy type that was added, but in Platinum they didn't exist. I see. That's interesting. Okay, I know. Okay, I just need to go collect these things now. Her eyes level's level 62. Okay, where are you, Ino? Where's Ino, dude? Oh, she's here. I forgot I had a Razor at little. Wait. Do I not have my faves listed? Because Razor's definitely not one of my faves. What happened to filtering by faves? Okay, it doesn't matter. I need... I think it's because I'm in the party setup menu and not the character menu. Okay, it doesn't matter. I need Ino. I will always have a level 60 Razor. I will never not have a level 60 Razor. Razor will always be at level 60. Also, the reason I like to slot Shalonen into random teams is just because it makes moving around easier. I don't have to keep mashing sprint. Ideally, you want all minimum level 70 before fighting, and each time you lose during the entire section, you have to start over. Yeah, I would not like that. That would piss me off. Having to restart the whole thing. That's like my least favorite thing in games. Is having to restart Shit. Having to go like all the way back, you know, that's something that I really do not enjoy. Okay, apparently there is a Oculus somewhere nearby, but I don't see it, so. Okay. Okay, where's the next collection area? Was it like down here, maybe? The Oculus, I mean. What's this? I wonder if there's a way to, like, move those magnets together, if that would do anything. There might be a puzzle here, but... It doesn't last. That's the problem. Man, this is sad. What's going on with this huge-ass trash heap over here? Okay, alright, now where's the, next... It's up here. Didn't come properly prepared, you're better. Okay, that's fair, but, like... It's just, like, I hate, like, when you're playing a game... Say you're playing something like a 2D Sonic game, and it's trial and error based, right? And you game over, and you have to replay... Hold on. Well, obviously, on the old games, which didn't have continues at all, but if you have a save functionality, but, like, you have to replay the entire 2 levels up to the boss. Say the boss has a trial and error mechanic, and then you die at the boss, you game over at the boss, and you have to restart from the beginning of the stage, even though you've already mastered the stage. You just haven't mastered the boss, because you game over. Yeah, there are checkpoints before the boss, but you only have limited lives, so you game over. And then, that's the kind of thing I'm talking about. I don't know how it applies to something like Pokemon, to be fair. I don't play... Again, I don't really play Pokemon. But, yeah. Okay, I don't have enough. Okay, apparently there's more. Okay, there they are. Just when I tried playing Pokemon in the past, I didn't really care for, like... I mean, I've kind of talked about it before. I don't really like turn-based games when they're... Oh no, you can hurt them. I don't want to hurt them. It's like turn-based games when, no, I wanted that. Hello. Okay, I can just glide over to it, maybe. Maybe not. It's like turn-based games when you're just playing with a computer. I mentioned, like in-person D&D, or like... I mean, virtual D&D with real people is also acceptable, but I'm talking about, like, if you're with other people and you're role-playing in real life, then I think it's fine. But just with computers, I don't find it particularly engaging personally, which is why I also don't play Star Rail. Dude, I still don't have 30. Are you kidding me? I've picked up so many. Although, to be fair, Star Rail does have, like, much flashier animations and such than Pokemon does, surely. Okay, I am leveling Ino to 70 if I can. Okay, I can at least ascend her right now. I can't quite level her to 70, I can level her to 68. I need to get her leveled to 70 for theater. Do I have any resin left? I do, okay. I'm gonna go do a ley line, I guess. Hold on. That's not what I want to do. Makes sense. You can do Pokemon battles with other players. You can trade. I mean, yeah, you can if other. It's not the same thing as like role playing in real life, or like. It's not the same thing as Dungeons and Dragons, like. But I guess PvP does make it better because then you're not waiting 6 years for the computer to act. So like the Genshin. If you've ever seen me play the bullshit Genshin trading card game, that's like in Genshin. There's a trading card game, and it's bullshit and I hate it. The only reason I play is for Battle Pass achievements. And that's kind of like you're waiting 6 years for the computer to act. And it's really annoying. Okay. How do I switch to, I just want to use 26, I don't know. This might not be enough, I might have to do it again regardless. But I kind of don't want to use all my resin on this, you know? Yeah, it looks like I'm using all my resin on this, well then. I guess I'll do the next play line. Some Pokemon only evolve via trade. Well, yeah, that's fair enough. Oh yeah, another reason to have Shalonen in the team is for mining. Although, to be fair, I also have Ino right now, and she is a Flameware user, so there's that. But, which is actually kind of funny, because Ino's just this little girl. She's this little girl, and she's just doing this. Which is pretty funny, I think. Now, obviously, when I'm actually doing this, I'm not going to be able to use Shalonen with, Ino or whatever. Because, or not with Ino, I mean with Flynn. Because I'll be using Shalonen with, Mabrika. But, like, I can use like Shanyun or something for healing. And that way Shanyun is DB, so it's like it's kinda like Sucrose, but not really. Okay. Well, I can level Ino to 70, that's kinda all I can do. I can't do anything with Flynn's right now. Yeah, I'm not gonna level her past 70. I also have like no Mora left. I'm not gonna level her past 70 because it's I know. I also have to get an artifact set on her. I'm gonna have to farm an artifact domain as well. I have so much crap I need to farm, and I have like no resin, so that's fun. So I guess that'll be my next priority. Will be slapping a set on Ino Flens, and then farming, and then leveling level Flens to 90. Actually, hold on. What weapon? I have to like pick a weapon here for Flens. That's actually a good point. I don't think I have a good weapon for Flens. Well, I can level him up to 14, so that's cool. Actually don't think I have a good weapon. I guess, I mean, do we want energy? We probably want EM or something? Like that? Like, I don't know. I don't actually know what's good on... This looks stupid on Flens. I actually don't know what's good on Flens. Probably... Okay, how do we get the craftable weapons? Because, like, probably the craftable weapon is probably the best option, right? Okay, I'm gonna go back here and check on that. You got the Pokemon Autism hard. I guess there's the Pokemon Autism, and then there's the Sonic Autism, and you usually have at least one of those autisms. There's also Legend of Zelda Autism, I suppose. And now Genshin Autism. Wait, is she talking to me like I'm Ino? She's talking to me specifically as... Okay, I want to see... Okay, so we can buy the blueprints here. So which one is the pole? Is this the polearm? That's a sword, okay, Master Key is the claymore, okay, and then, that's the bow. That's the catalyst. That's the polearm. Okay. Prospector shovel polearm. So what does the weapon do? It's... Okay, it's electro charge damage increase, lunar charge damage increase, moonshine, ascendant gleam, lunar charge damage increase, additional 5% polearm. Okay. So it's attack percent, electro percent. Okay. I guess that's probably okay. I'll buy the blueprint for it, and then what do I need to actually make it? Okay, so we need, okay, we did like a bunch of those, a bunch of these ores. Yeah, found in the wild, real helpful. Appreciate that. I wish there was a way to, like, mark ores on the map, you know? I mean, you can mark them on the map manually, but I mean, I wish there was a way to mark. Yeah, I only have one of the billets for this, too, so, like... what's the Borderland? Okay. Yeah, so I can only get one. I can't R5 it yet. Well, I can't even R1, but I mean, like, in the long term. Oh yeah, I was gonna ask if she, like, I don't know, because I know, like, in Inazuma, they'll, like, mark locations on the map. Is there anything of note nearby, maybe, that... Magical crystal ore, is that what I need? Okay, it does mark it. I don't know if this is exactly what I need. But I will go there. You think it helps Pokemon in particular, Platinum in particular, as a story rooted in cosmic mythology? These games also introduce the Pokemon Arceus, who is just straight up Pokemon God. And also Giratina, who's a kind of Pokemon Satan. Oh boy. Dang. Pokemon Satan, who would have thought? Alright, just for the sake of getting around quickly, I'm gonna swap back. I'm gonna swap back to my map team. It also has Dialga and Palkia, the Pokemon who created time and space respectively. Very nice. We appreciate that. Alright, are there any other ores? I have to say, I love this song. Oh, there's one here. This song is so cool. Okay, I gotta teleport away though, because I gotta get some ore. I gotta get me some ore. You went to church, and around that time you first got into it, it got you thinking about the world and how vast it is, and more than anything I was taught in, or more than anything you were taught in church. But that makes sense. Like, so my parents, like, my parents helped teach Sunday school for the kids. So, I got out of sermon by helping my parents with Sunday school. He's immune, of course he's immune to Pyro. So I was able to avoid sitting through a lot of sermons, which was good because I had ADHD. I hate having Mavuika Hypercarry team and then something is immune to Pyro and you just stuck doing this. Oh, I did just level up. Wait, he's not immune to Pyro? Wait. Okay, he must have like a shield or something that's immune. But I did get a Pyro hit in just now, so I don't understand. So I'm able to do normal attack. I'm able to do like... Okay, yeah, it's weird because it's like immune to Pyro, but sometimes, but not most of the time. It's weird. Or most of the time, but not all the time is... Like, now I can hit him. And then... whenever I try to burst with Mavuika, that's when he's immune. For some reason. It's weird. This is exactly why I leveled up my Mavuika normal attack. See, it's not useless. I was joking the other day about physical Mavuika, but like, it is kind of funny. Maybe it's like blunt attack damage somehow? Cause like when I do like blunt attack pyro damage, cause like when I just do like, no, I don't understand, it's not consistent at all, I don't get it. This is just like my... Dude, get back here. No, don't despawn. Please don't despawn. Dude, how much health does this standard enemy have? I'm doing 2,000 a standard hit. This is not a boss, this is just a normal enemy. How much health? Oh my god. See, normally I'd be able to kill something like that very quickly because I have Vika's, you know, when you're using the elemental damage, it's very fast, but because it was immune to pyro, that was why it was taking so long. Hold on. I need to get this ore. That's actually the reason I'm here. It's for the ore. I think it's down here, right? Yeah. Well, hello there. Weird goats. Weird looking goats. I guess this is where all the milk in Teyvat comes from, because there are no cows in Teyvat. I'm gonna mark this on the map for ore. Alright. Okay, so see, normally things just kind of die. Dude, where'd he go? Hello? Did he drop anything? Oh, there he goes. Meat. Main villain of Platinum is Cyrus, who runs an apocalyptic doomsday cult called Team Galactic. Makes them all dress like cheesy spacemen and plans to use Giratina to recreate the world. He considers the world incomplete. He wishes it to be reborn in his image. Dang, that's crazy. But I was saying that so I was lucky, I guess, as a kid, because, like, I didn't have to sit through sermons, because I was helping with Sunday school, so whenever there wasn't Sunday school, like in the summer or holidays and stuff, I'd be like sit through the sermons, and that was always torture because I had undiagnosed ADHD. So that's the thing with church, when you're supposed to sit through church. So like, that is a little weird. Why is it glowing? Oh! I just freed this creature. Oh! Yeah, it makes sense, yeah. But whenever I did hear sermons, I also remember, like, it would make me anxious because they'd talk about, like, the end of the world and stuff. And that would make me anxious. Probably need to bust it open with the elemental energy. Well, I guess it's not really elemental energy, it's moon magic. It's moon magic! Best thing in church did for you is get you a free Wii? Wait, no way! I never got a free Wii! No fair! I'm mad, I never got a free Wii. That's crazy though. But yeah, no, but the cult of Wii, no. It was a raffle, fair enough. But still, we never had a raffle for a free Wii either. Yeah, no, I think like, we had to like raise money to get an elevator built in the church. I remember that. Cause like we met on like a top floor of the building. No, it was like 2 floors. It wasn't like, it was like 3 floors. But there was a I think it was this way. There was a, the building didn't have an elevator. It wasn't built as a church, it was just some old, like, office building or something. But yeah, the fact if we had to raise money for that, I don't think we were giving out free shit in raffles. I'm sure the raffle was some sort of fundraiser as well, but okay, so how? Aha! It had a ramp to get in, but no elevator or ramp on the bottom floor. If you're in a wheelchair, you had to go up back. It was built in a small hill. That makes sense. But no, but we had like a... Like at first, we were meeting in the basement of this building. And when we were meeting in the basement, we had one of those chairlift things so they could go down the flight of stairs. But once we met upstairs, it was too hard for people to get up there. So we had to like fundraise for the elevator. Yeah, but we just, because I was in this, like, shitty old town, so it was just, like, this old, like, office building or something that this church was in. I think when I was really little, we had met at the chapel, at the seminary chapel, because there's a seminary in my town. That's actually why my parents were moved there, because, my dad did not want to be a priest. He wanted to be a Bible professor. But he was studying Old Testament at the seminary. But he never got a job as a professor. He was actually gonna move. My parents were gonna move when I was little, but then they didn't find anywhere to move to, so I got stuck in like a crappy town because they didn't find any jobs to move to. Yeah, it was kind of crappy. My dad, he got like a part-time job eventually at the mission organization, and they doing the. He still works there. He's full-time now. And I know a lot of other people have like retired or moved on. Yeah, a lot of people retired. So it's the mission organization, so they fund missionaries. They do donations and stuff for missionaries. But he does the office work, like he processes the checks and stuff, the donation checks. So so he started out I think part-time and then got his hours increased over time, and then during the pandemic he was pretty much the only one going into the office because he was right there. So they let him, they promoted him to full-time. So yeah, but at one point he was like working, well, at one point he was getting paid to do children's ministry at the church, and then later they stopped paying him. But he still did it. It was like, yeah, you can do all this shit, you can teach Sunday school, you can do blah 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 blah. We're not gonna pay you, but you can do it. Which was like kinda whatever. Cause like we don't have money, but like you can like just do all the work for free. And we did the arts program. We did that for free too. We had an after-school art program, and that was like my parents were doing that like completely free. I mean, they were doing it because they wanted to do it. Well, at least my dad wanted to do it. I feel like my mom was kind of dragged into helping. I mean, he wanted to do the arts program for free to like, you know, to have something for the kids, the local kids. And he loved teaching art, and he loved doing that. But like he, it was still, you know, he was doing it because he wanted to, but it was still like another commitment that was like cutting into like time that could have been spent with family or like, you know. Yeah, I know a lot of like churches and stuff, they rely on volunteering because like churches often don't make enough money. I mean, they fundraise, but they, you know, to like pay, especially like smaller churches, like big churches, you know. But like small churches often don't make enough money to like pay people, so they just like, you know, he got roped, like he did Sunday school for so long, and he said he liked it, but it was just like too much. And I think after COVID he stopped, and I was like, hey, please don't like start doing that again. He's like, yeah, I don't think I'm gonna do that. He said he was gonna leave. Well, I think he said he's on the vestry now, but that's only because he's the new priest. He says he likes the new priest. Because he was gonna leave that church when the old priest retired, but he likes the new priest, so he decided to stay. But he doesn't really do much volunteer work now besides that. So, like, that's good. Yeah, like, most of the people I knew have left, apparently. I mean, I asked him, like, who's still there, you know? But he, because he says the new priest is, like, moderately more progressive, I mean, in terms of, like, not, like, radically, like, yeah, go be gay, because, like, the specific church, or not the specific church, but, like, the specific denomination is kind of homophobic, but, like, but, like, is more progressive, like, I think the guy has, like, 2 adopted daughters who are black, and, like, he's, you know, into BLM, and, like, you know, like, a lot of the people are just, like, Trump supporters and stuff, like, a lot of the older people at the church, so my dad was, like, he didn't like that. Because my dad's a Christian, but he does not like Trump. I swear I'm smelling, maybe someone's making food, I don't know. Probably one of my roommates is making food. I was like, I swear I'm smelling something. You just beat the 6th Pokemon gym? Nice. But I think, nothing passage, oh my gosh. I think my, because it's like funny, because like a lot of the things that Christianity would teach, you know, kind of go against, like Trump, like making false idols, and like don't make false idols, you know, don't be an asshole to poor people, like, you know, like. But then you have people who are just like, I don't care, I'm just gonna use religion to be hateful, which is annoying. So I think that's how my dad feels. He's like, I don't understand how, like, all these Christians are, like, supporting this very unchristian guy. Like, I think my dad is definitely on the spectrum. Oh, hello. And, you know, he's thinking about it logically. He's thinking about, hey, this is kind of hypocritical. Yeah, my aunt was joking about that too, because like my aunt was also well, I'd say she used to be Christian. She was like raised evangelical. She's not like even. I'd say she's sort of like half Christian, like now. She's like doesn't believe in that stuff, right? And she said like the evangelical stuff, and she said that she thought about it too, like what if Trump is the Antichrist? Like yeah, nah, that's pretty that's yeah, like yeah, I just think he's a fucking asshole, but like he's an asshole and he's stupid. Yeah. Like, I don't know how to open this. I'm confused. Like, because if I leave it here, can I climb? No, I can't climb it. But if I like go up, if I jump on the thing, it doesn't work. So I don't really know what I'm supposed to do. Keep saying range exceeded. Let me go over here and see if there's anything I can do from behind, maybe. But yeah. Back to Pokemon, you did get the remakes of Diamond and Pearl. But it's a shame they adapted specifically those and not Platinum story-wise. Oh, okay, so are those games, like, related? Are Diamond, Pearl, and Platinum, like, related? Okay, well, I can't seem to do anything from this side. I got the Oculus, but... Yeah, I don't know a lot about Pokemon, but I watched the Detective Pikachu movie. Don't ask me why I watched the Detective Pikachu. I think I went to see it with a friend or something. Diamond, Pearl, and Platinum are similar, take place in the same region, but there are differences in the story and Pokemon and other things. Yeah, fair enough. Dude, these caves are so cool looking. I love these caves. I don't get it. Candace fan 420. No, I'm sorry, I'm busy. For a while, every Pokemon game would get a remake a year or two after they released. Some notable differences. For example, first Pokemon games were Red and Blue, but not long after Yellow released and expanded upon that. Is Pokemon a cash grab? Cause like, is it a scam? Cause like, when you think about it, Riot released 3 versions of the same game. That's a little overkill, don't you think? I say this as someone who's willingly playing a gacha game right now, so there's that. Quality of life features, trying to figure out how to improve. Now, I get that, but like, you're spending money for the same game, for like a similar enough game again. Except, I guess you could say the same thing about Tears of the Kingdom. Got it. I'm gonna keep talking about Tears of the Kingdom just to be annoying. I actually like Tears of the Kingdom. I just keep throwing strays at it for no reason. Hopefully none of these guys are immune to pyro. Well, you got an annoying shield. Eventually, they started remaking older ones to new consoles, Fire Red, Leaf Green. Turns out there was a green only in Japan, whereas Leaf Green made it to the States. Interesting. Heart Gold and Soul Silver are remakes to Gold and Silver 2nd generation games. Those remakes are widely considered best mainline games. I see. What? Didn't have either as a kid, sadly. Had the one right before and right after. Right after was Black and White, which took a while to get its due, but now seen as having one of the best stories in the entire series, and also its most despicable villain. Dude, I wanted that Oculus, and the cutscene camera fucked me up. Can I, like... There we go. Game deconstructs core concept of Pokemon itself, especially the desire to catch them all. Is that the one that PETA, like, parodied? The hell? Okay, this is reminding me of like this one part in Attack of the Clones. I don't know why. I don't know how to like explain it, but there's this like one part. I need to rewatch all the Star Wars movies, man. Oh, dang. The main villain team of Black and White was basically a piss take on PETA. Team Plasma's whole thing is they forcibly took other people's Pokemon and said they were liberating them. Okay, yeah, so is that why PETA got mad at it, or yeah? They're even just as knights, so they're basically calling PETA Templars, yeah. They've been mad at Pokemon since the beginning. Imagine that really got to them in particular, yeah. Man, PETA is such a mess of an organization, like, dang. Oh yeah, wasn't I like supposed to be farming ore? I think that's what I was doing, and then I just completely forgot what I was doing. Go here. Oh wait, how long do I have on the expiration? You don't think it played a factor in the PETA villain team, but it was there. Region of this game is set also based in America where PETA's from? Oh dude, I can't believe Easy Re still okay, if Easy Re still has 20. Okay, we have 62 days to explore Notcry, so no rush. Well, when I say 62 days, I mean, so you get extra rewards if you explore within a certain time period, so that's why. Yeah, I'm just like doing random exploration while I'm here, because like, why not? Also, Oculus. Your Steam Deck needs to charge? Alright. I'm gonna report you to the emulation police. I'm kidding. I'm not gonna report you to the emulation police. Okay, but real talk though, the other day I was in a comment section and someone was talking about, game preservation and blah 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 and emulation and like we were talking about legal game preservation and like how there needs to be more legal game preservation and all that, and like I'm not gonna go into the whole context, but basically people were saying emulation of games emulation itself isn't illegal, but emulation of games you don't own is illegal. Because you can like dump your own ROMs and shit. But if you don't own the game, it is illegal. And I'm like, who is going to get arrested? Like, I'm like, everyone does it, so who's going to get arrested? Legitimately. And I'm like, the only people who could be like, I could see legitimately getting in trouble are people who like mass dump ROMs onto the internet. If you're like dumping lots of ROMs for people to download, then sure. But if you're the one downloading and playing the ROM, who cares, right? It's like, I don't see, but then this person in the comment was like, but like a company like Nintendo could like technically come after you if they wanted to have an issue with you specifically, and I'm like, why would they go after like one random person? Again, unless the person was dumping ROMs, like, for other people to download. Why would they go after one random person for downloading a ROM? I'm like, that doesn't make any sense. But like, it does make me like, do I need to be worried about Nintendo coming after me for downloading 3DS ROMs? Like, coming after me personally because I'm so important. I guess they were just saying, like, hypothetically, it is illegal, so hypothetically, in discussion of game preservation, but, like, no, that's not, like, I don't think anyone has ever gotten arrested for downloading a ROM. I think, you know, unless they're, like, the only time I've heard of people getting arrested for, like, is either, like, leaking stuff early, like, publishing a ROM that's like leaking information, or like if you're like mass dumping ROMs, if you're yourself or like dumping ROMs, you could get like a cease and desist, right? But like if you're mass dumping them, not just dumping them for yourself, but like if you're dumping them for other people to use. But like if you're the one, I mean it's the same thing of any sort of like music piracy, movie piracy, whatever. If you're the one like downloading a pirated movie, they're not going to arrest you for downloading a pirated movie. They're going to arrest you for uploading. I mean, more than likely, no, you're not going to get arrested for uploading it. Like, you could. You're more likely to get arrested for, like, distributing pirated movies than downloading them, I guess, is what I mean. And that's how I think, this is, like, I'm going to get political, but I think they should handle drugs in the same way. I don't think people should be arrested for consuming drugs or obtaining drugs for their own use, because addiction is a disease. I know this is like so off topic of like emulation, but like it just made me think of it. Like that people get arrested for drug use, I think that's wrong. I think people should get arrested for distributing drugs. But you should be sent to rehab if you're using drugs. But yeah, like people don't get arrested for like using pirated media, they only get arrested for distributing it. Generally, that seems to be the case. And I do have to say, I don't like the people who are like, I'll just like emulate like brand new $70 games, I'll emulate them a week early and then be a dick about it. And there's my 40% expiration. But yeah, it's like, like, I don't really care if you pirate it yourself. I'm not gonna tell you not to, but it's like, I'm talking about like brand new games that come out. But I knew a guy once who like, someone I knew on like Instagram, not someone I knew personally, but there was this like guy who was like, who like pirated Tears of the Kingdom to play it a week early, cause like the file got leaked or something. And I'm just like, that feels so unfair and like so rude. You know, it's like, what about the people who are like waiting to play it legitimately? Like, that just feels rude. I mean, that's also like super legally questionable, more so than like downloading a 30-year-old ROM. Nobody cares if you download an Ocarina of Time ROM, but if you're... Although I will say this too, like, additionally... Okay, so that's water. Additionally, like, Nintendo... Additionally, like, Nintendo, people seem to think Nintendo is, like, super litigious. But it's, like, to me, in my, like, experience, Nintendo only seems to be litigious about, like, current-gen content. And, like, leaks and stuff. And, now, yeah, I mean, there's a lot of fan games that have been taken down, but there's a lot more that haven't. And... specifically, I know AM2R was a big one that got taken down, and that was like a Metroid 2 remake. And on the one hand, that sucks that got taken down. On the other hand, Nintendo, I'm not sure when that game got taken down, but like Nintendo did make their own Metroid 2 remake. So it could have been that they saw that as a direct threat to their sales, because they were going to make their own remake. Right. And then with, like, leaks and stuff, I've heard of YouTubers getting, like, copyright struck for, or not leaks, but, like, modded content. YouTubers get copyright struck for, like, posting about modded content, but it's, like, if it's on Switch, like, people who, like, modded Breath of the Wild got, like, copy struck for it. And here's the thing. I disagree with that, because I think you should be allowed to mod single-player games and post about them. I don't think it, like, makes the company look bad. There's this like weird sense of like integrity where Nintendo's like, this is our creative vision and I don't want you to like play the game differently than we want because we believe you should play it the way we want you to play it, which is, I don't like that. I've talked about this before with why like this goes into like Genshin. I believe that Genshin should have a skip button, because even if the developers want us to play the story, not everyone who plays Genshin wants to play the story, and I think that's okay. But like, I am always for player choice, so I want to say I disagree with Nintendo doing that. However, I don't see Nintendo taking anyone down for posting about for streaming Ocarina of Time Randomizer. And I'm not just saying this from personal experience, I'm just saying in general. I don't see anyone getting taken down for Mario 64 mods. It only seems to be current-gen stuff. It seems that Nintendo doesn't want people to mod their Switches, which again, I personally don't plan on doing that, but my main thing is, like, the issue with that is that it's like, if you mod your Switch too, it can get bricked or whatever, which is perhaps a bit extreme. I don't necessarily agree that that's a good, because if you're modding it for your own use and you're risking whatever technical issues that may cause, as in, I don't expect Nintendo to make patches around mods. So for example, if you mod your console and then updating the console fucks up the mod, or the mod fucks up your console in some way that you can't get updates, so you can't do that, that's on you, right? I don't blame Nintendo for that. They're not gonna make updates that go along with, you know, they're not gonna make their updates compatible with mods. I'm fine with that, but bricking people's consoles, like, on purpose, for again, I say on purpose, if it gets bricked accidentally because you did something fucky to your console, that's on you. But if it gets bricked on but when they're like, we want to break it on purpose, I disagree. But like, I do think Nintendo is super litigious only about current gen stuff. And it's like generally, I don't see them, when I say current gen, I mean Switch 1 also, like, obviously they're still selling Switch 1, anything that they're still selling. Like, and I'm not talking about like, okay, well technically, Ocarina of Time is on Nintendo Switch Online. It's like, they know they're not gonna shut down the fucking randomizers and the fucking Mario 64 mods. There's just too many. Because like a randomizer in itself is like, you have to have a ROM. Well, I think it is playable on console via EverDrive and such, but like, I feel like the randomizer itself isn't like, it is a mod, but like it's not the same type of mod that like, the randomizer itself isn't really a, I guess you can consider it a ROM hack. I don't know technically, but it's like you have to have a, it is an additional program that you, it is a seed generator, you know, it's something that you put your file, your ROM into. I don't know, it's just like, I don't know how legal or not legal a randomizer is, but like, Nintendo does not give a fuck about, like, Mario 64 ROM hacks. Like, I've never heard of a Mario 64 ROM hack getting taken down. I'm sure it's happened, but like, just in general, no. I don't know, I just think Nintendo is not as litigious as people say they are. And I'm not saying this to, like, defend them, because I said I disagree with, you know, taking copyright striking people posting mods. Or, like, people posting Breath of the Wild. But, like, I don't know legally, if that is, like, a valid use of copyright strike. Like, hey, you're posting content of our thing that we don't like. I would assume, yes, that is legally valid, but I don't think it's morally valid. Like, so I'm not gonna say, oh, it's copyright abuse, because I don't know. But, like, I do think it could possibly be, it's morally gray. That's for sure. It's a moral gray area for sure. I just think that, like, I don't know. I'm just yapping at this point, but yeah, no, but, like, the people who, like, download, like, make a big deal out of, like, yeah, like, if you're gonna fucking mod your Steam Deck to play Switch games or some shit, it's like, you fucking do that, but, like, don't, like, people who act, like, fucking morally superior about it, too. Like, I'm morally superior because I don't support a corporation. It's like, bro, like, just, like, it's like, well, but, like, there are, like, real people, like, real artists and stuff who work on even, like, AAA games. So it's like, I don't know, I kind of want people to get paid. If you pirate everything, then, like, no one has jobs anymore because they're just gonna stop making games. That's another reason why, like, prices are gonna reflect inflation. Like, even if a company has a shit ton of money, even if they have the money to spare, it's like, if they're still not making a profit, if they are eating the cost of something because of inflation, if they're still not making a profit, that's going to incentivize them to not make good games. For example, during the Wii U era, they weren't making a profit, so they started making a bunch of, like, not particularly high quality experiences. Like, they started making, like, Star Fox Zero, Mario Tennis Ultra Smash, like, these are, like, very bare bones games. Because at that point they were already developing the Switch, because they knew the Wii U didn't have legs. So, like, logically, if everyone, you know, boycotts the Switch 2 or whatever, and this isn't me telling people to boycott or not boycott the Switch 2, this is just, like, people don't realize that, like, logically it won't make them better games, it'll just make them stop making good games for the system. Like, because there's no profit in it. Even if it's a big company, if they're not making a profit, then they're not gonna make games. It's like, that's, and I mean, some people might be okay with that because they want to, like, show them, hey, you know, you gotta make a profit. Like, I don't know. I'm just saying, like, to me, it's like, I believe that, yeah, like, I personally wouldn't pirate things like Switch, but that's not even so much of a moral thing, it's more just, like, technical issues, and also, like, I don't want to mod my Switch because I don't want to get in trouble, right? Maybe one day I'll look into modding my old Switch one, but, like, even then, I don't even want to do that because, like, I have a Nintendo account that's, like, linked to my Switch, too, so nah. I also might need to give it to my... Oh, I think he said he did get his Switch working. I asked him if he got his Switch working or not. I was gonna say if he didn't get his fixed, then I'd give him mine, but, I think he got it fixed, so... Now I just have a Switch one, that I'm not using, so, like... I'm not just gonna give it to a random person, though. Like, I'll only give it to someone who actually, like, needs it. Because I know I'm gonna have some, like, YouTube beggar. I know I'm gonna have someone that come in my YouTube chat and be like, can you give me your Switch? Like... it's like an old version 1 Switch that, like, fucking orange screens. Like, it's pretty old. Like, I don't think I can sell it for much. I don't think I can sell... No, okay, so in Genshin, there's this thing called a Welkin, which is, like, $5 a month to, like, get 90 premiums a day. And, like, somebody, like, asked me to... Somebody, like, full stop, some random person. So the reason I have, don't ask me for free stuff in my, pinned message is because somebody came into my chat once and asked me to buy them a Welkin. And I know asking someone to, like, buy them a $5 thing is very different from, like, and I know a lot of streamers do, like, Welkin giveaways, but those are streamers who, like, make money. Those are streamers who, like, have are, like, Twitch streamers who are monetized, who have ads, who, like, I don't make any money off of this, so I'm not buying things for my viewers. Like, that's what I mean. It's, like, larger streamers will do things like Welkin giveaways. But, like, also, it's like a giveaway you have to enter. They just don't give stuff to random people. Like, I don't know. I just, like, so, it's like, I swear to God, if I say, like, I have a Switch that I'm not using, someone's just gonna come and be like, give me your Switch. Like, that's what I said I was gonna give it to my dad if his was broken, because he thought his was broken, but I think he got it fixed, or he fixed it. Well, he said it just wouldn't turn on, he said it wouldn't turn on, but then he, like, tried, like, pressing and holding it. I don't know, I told him to try that, and then I told him to, like, do the, like, hard reboot, and then, like, let it charge for a bit, and I think he said it was working now, so... I think he got it working, but I said I was just gonna give him my old one if his was not working anymore, but, like, his is working, so... But I don't really have anyone else to give a Switch to, because, like, my aunt and uncle do not play video games. And this is a Switch 1, this isn't a Switch 2, so it's not like, I mean, almost everyone has a... I shouldn't say almost everyone has a Switch 1. But, like, I don't know if I should just keep it, like, for, like, a backup or something. Like, I guess I could just keep it for a backup. I mean, I still have, like, an actual... I have, like, a real N64, but, like, nowadays it's, like, kind of not... I kind of don't want to use it much, because it's kind of annoying to use now. And NSO is just easier. Actually, yeah, I think I'll just keep it in the bedroom. Like, at home. Like, I'm in school right now, so, like... But I mean just keep it in my bedroom at home, so that way I can play Just Dance or whatever in my bedroom at home. And then have the other Switch in the other room. Have the Switch 2 in the other room. You know, have a bedroom Switch, have a living room Switch. I was only gonna give it to my dad if his was broken. But, like... Yeah, I'm not necessarily, like, looking to get rid of it, necessarily. Like... if I was looking to get rid of it, I'd probably just donate it somewhere. But like, because I guess it's old, I don't think it'll sell for much. But yeah, I swear, if I have any e-beggars, like, like that happened once. It was someone I'd never like seen in chat. Like, it wasn't like even a regular viewer, and they're just like, "Can you buy me a Welkin?" I'm like, okay, I guess Mavika's bike is not intended for this surface. Yeah, I was like, nah, man, I don't. No, I will not. No, I will not buy you a Wilkin. Okay, did I get all the ores? I guess. I don't see any more. So I guess there's not that many ores on this island. But yeah, I feel a little like that sure was silly. Okay, well I have 43 now, that's like close to 50, but yeah, there's no more. There's not even any on this island. That's crazy. There's like hardly any ores anywhere. So farming for the craftables are gonna suck because there's like no ores. Maybe the new region, maybe they're like, well, that won't be till 6.2, so that won't be for another couple months. Till we get like the new regions. Well. But, that's how you know you've made it? Well, I guess I've made it with my 570 subscribers. As someone did ask me to buy them a Woken, so... But yeah, if someone's like, give me your Switch, that would be really funny. Like... Dude, this is just like the Saurians all over again. No. I have to kill the mother and then I have to kill its babies. I'm so mad. I hate this game. Why are you making me torture cute animals? And I say this as a meat eater. For shame. I am ashamed. I am truly ashamed of myself. So apparently new Leon La Havas. I am not familiar with that artist. I assume that's an artist. She did the weird. Oh, yeah. Okay, yeah, you did send me that. Yeah. You did send me that before. Dude, I'm just obsessed with like all the Irish jig music in this region. I cannot wait till the official OST comes out. Irish, hell yeah. So fun where I say all the Irish jig music. I used to take Irish dance, as I've mentioned. So when I hear that type of music, oh, why is Yehoda here? Wait, what? She was meditating. You tend to enjoy Irish music in general? Nice. But I mean, like, because I took dance, the music sounds like Irish jigs, like some of the music. Which is interesting, because I know a lot of it is inspired by, like, Eastern Europe. Because I thought Yehuda works for Nefer. Does Yehuda live here? Unable to sleep, that was me last night. I fucked up my entire school schedule because I couldn't fucking sleep last night. But I do definitely see some Celtic stuff, so it's like Celtic / Eastern European / Norse. Or not Norse, but like Scandinavian in general, I guess. Yeah, Yehuda is such a robot hater. She's like racist towards robots, and yet Inefa hangs out with her, which is super weird. Okay, maybe she's not a racist, but she does say a lot of shit about robots. Oh no, is that a dead deer? Okay, it's not dead. But I go out in the wild and hunt deer, so... Oh, did it die? Oh, she wants a pet deer. Now she wants to keep it as a pet. She wants to keep the deer as a pet. She's so adorable. Dude, this water is so pretty. Oh hey, want more ores. I don't know what you're referring to. You saw deer mentioned, but I don't know what the other comment was referring to. The Shina Noko Noko Noko. Oh, I don't think I'm supposed to be up here. This weird unrendered box. And an invisible wall. Oh, well, there's a chest up here. This is such a weird, it's a reference to the weird deer anime. I've not heard of this weird deer anime. Oh yeah, I was gonna dump the, where did I get a standard pole? Oh, it must have been from the thing. I was gonna dump the, oculi. The weird deer anime. Yeah, I have no idea. It was called My Dear Friend Noto-tan, and it was last year's meme anime. Okay, I completely missed this. I mean, to be fair, I don't watch anime in general, but strange show about a schoolgirl with deer antlers. Well then. Oh, I got another standard pull from that. Okay, I'm gonna do 2 wishes. 2 standard wishes. There's the 4-star. Yunjin constellation, sure needed that. Really needed a Yunjin constellation. Character that I literally never use. Although to be fair, I do like Yunjin from Le Seraphim. I'll give her that. Star Glitter, nah. Also, yeah, I just remembered we are getting like the anniversary pulls, and we're also getting we're getting the anniversary pulls, and we're also getting the anniversary pulls, and also getting shop reset tomorrow, so like that's another like 15 pulls just there, so like that'll definitely help with the Nefer fund. Oh, you probably level him to 20 right now. There we go, yeah. And I can do another standard pull right now. There's a random hyper-realistic deer that pop up every now and then. Interesting. Okay, then. Yeah, I guess I'd have to get really unlucky to not get Nefer, because I'd have to lose the 50-50 and be at high pity both times. But yeah, I'm actually really lucky that I lost early on, and I can't believe I actually got C. I actually got very lucky because I got C6 Ino, which is like crazy lucky. Because like with 4-stars, it's like such a toss-up which 4-star you'll get of the 3 that are featured, and I just kept getting C6 Ino. I just kept getting Ino. So I got C6 Ino, and I lost to Diluc. This is like the first time I've ever genuinely lost to Diluc. Instead of fucking Chi-Chi again, or Tainari. So now actually I don't know if I should switch my selection, if I should go for Diluc C3, or if I should switch my selection to... See, here's the thing, I don't like Wanderer. I don't like Wanderer, so like, I could go for Chi-Chi. See, I guess C1 is kind of garbage, but she's the only character here I actually use. I could go for Chi-Chi C5 to get me closer to... I think I should just do that, honestly. to get me. Well, you know what? I'll go for Ayaka C1, and then I'll go for Ayaka C1, Dio C1, and then GG C5, and then probably Diluc C3 or C4, depending on how many. If I get more Diluc cons before then, we'll just see how it goes. But I finally have Diluc C2. Whatever the fuck his C2 does, I don't remember, but I have it now, so I'm happy. I think Panty and Stocking was kind of considered a meme anime because it is weird and over the top. Oh, for sure. I mean, I haven't watched it, but I also didn't know that every year had a meme anime. Okay. What the hell are these for? Are these for the teapot, or what is this? Other random quest items. Okay. I guess I can just go down the list and go for Canarus's. The meme anime was Pop Team Epic when a skit series that also incredibly crazy. I would show it to friends on the bus and we lost our shit. Yeah. I think I already messed up, but I've never, yeah, I don't watch anime, and I don't say that like, man, screw anime. I say that as I don't watch shows in general. I'm so out of the groove with this, dude. This controller is such a double-edged sword. I'll explain what I mean in a second. Damn it. So, Clash Thompson's bat with nails has the face of two girls from Pop Team Epic drawn on it. If you ever did get into anime, Cowboy Bebop would be a great place to start since only 26 episodes in a movie. Storytelling pacing for a movie Ghost in the Shell is phenomenal, but there's multiple movies and shows referring to the original movie from 1995. Thank you. Yeah, so what I love about this controller, so I'm using this third-party controller, and it is way more comfortable. So, like, the buttons are less sharp, if that makes sense. Like, they don't dig into my hand as much. It feels squishier. And it's way more comfortable to hold for this rhythm game. On the other side of the coin, though, it's less precise because the buttons are squishier and because this has a normal D-pad and not, like, the separated button D-pad like the regular PlayStation controller has. So it sucks because it makes the rhythm game harder, but it's more comfortable. So it's a very, like, double-edged sword there. So it really sucks. Because, like, I'm either hurting my hands or I'm playing with less precision. Dude, I already messed up. Good lord. But I don't have time to watch any TV right now if I keep my other hobbies. No, where did I miss one? Well, it's a new record at least. I didn't see where I missed it, but because I didn't see the blue text. Okay. So basically, if you get a good and not a perfect, it gives you a blue text instead of a yellow text, and I didn't see the blue text. I wasn't sure. This song is so long, though. At least it feels long. Okay, well, I already messed up. If this intro is, like, crazy. This... Dude. But it's not just the controller. I mean, I also have skill issues, I want to be clear. I think I saw blue text. It's so hard to like tell usually. The problem with the Mondstadt one is that the background is blue, so that's why I didn't see it for sure. I think I saw blue text, but I'm gonna keep going because I need to at least practice. Yeah, there it is, 99.9. I know I messed that one part at the beginning. So annoying. Oh, they got 99.3, so this one might be... Wait, hold on. I gotta switch instruments. Hold on. So, so the setting I had on right now is like the instrument based on the score, but the thing is that some of the instruments are louder than us. Like the drums are kind of quiet, so I want either, so you can hear that. You can hear how quiet the drum is, and then the horn has the clicking. Ukulele's the same. Okay, so probably horn, just for the click. Okay. All right, I'm going. Okay. So now I can at least hear the clicking better. It starts off so easy, and it gets you into a false sense of security. It really lures you into that false sense of security, huh? This part always throws me off in terms of the time signature, too. Almost feels like there's beats missing. It's 5.5. Okay, well, it's a new personal best. Gotta take the small gains. Oh, I have 99.9. Yeah, this one's gonna be. And there's where the mistake would have been. I'll give it one more attempt and then, yeah. I'll keep going for the practice. Dude, I just threw it really bad at the end. I just threw it really bad at the end too. I mean, I was already not gonna. I was already doing bad, but like I did worse. Like, okay. Okay, I have a 99.9 on this one too, so I don't know how this is gonna go, to be honest. Okay. Another blue background. Okay, so I must have missed like two small things. I didn't see them. I mean, I think I saw blue text at some point, but I didn't see. Oh, I missed three. I didn't see three blue text. Okay, I'll give this one more try. I saw blue text, god damn it. I hate this shit. I need practice though, so like... Another 99.9, perfect combo, god damn it, sure love this game. Okay. At least I got a few personal bests. I mean, okay, so I'm gonna try... Okay, that's done. That's done. That's not done. I always get 99.9 on this one too. This is another one that, like, I can't do. Like... I can't remember what type of signature I decided this was. If it's like 6-4 maybe. Or like 4, I might have decided it was 4-4. I think it has to be 6, yeah, it's in 6. Some cursed permutation of 6. I love this game's cursed time signatures. It'll be the ending that will mess me up, by the way, in case you're wondering. Yep, my fingers just stopped working. I hate this shit, man. I'm so mad. I just gave up at that point. I was like, that's done. That's not, this won't be done, but I'll give it a go regardless. This game is pissing me off. I already messed up, dude. On fast songs like this is where I really feel the controller affecting me. Because you have to switch, quickly switch between buttons, and it's really easy for your finger to slip. It's like mechanically this one isn't hard, it's the speed. Like, that was a controller issue. That was, like, the button not being pressed enough. It could have also just been me being lazy. Some of this is just skill issue. There's just a lot of drop notes. Okay, that's exactly the same as my personal best. Alright. It's always, this is one that, like, it's easy, and then the ending is just hard, and it tricks you at the end. Yes! Finally! Fort Ormos has been conquered. I swear to God, if I get 100% on every single song, Hoyoverse should give me a free Columbina. Now this, on the other hand, I have no confidence in. You'll see why this one is so hard. Like, it starts off quite innocuous and then becomes the hardest map, second hardest map in the game, I think. That's one of the, like, really hard sections right there. It's, like, crazy fast. Crazy fast and, like, precise. And That was my fault. This part's actually not that bad. I kind of want to restart actually because I messed up in some places where like I didn't want to mess up. Now obviously I'm not getting 100%, but I kind of want to. Okay, I messed up in the exact same place, whatever. Just bear with me. That's like my favorite part. I think that part's cool. I think this would be the hardest part because like it's the most complex part of the song, but it's not actually that bad. They didn't capitalize on those crazy arpeggios. Yeah, playing this in real life would obviously be harder. But they got a whole 4 orchestra to do it. Yeah, that's one of the most brutal ones. Absolutely. Like, I say that's the second hardest because, I'll show you what the hardest one is, in case you're curious. Although technically maybe it's not because I have a 99-1 on the other one and 99-2, but this is the hardest one. I'm not sure if anyone else thinks this is the hardest map, but it's bad. Especially on this controller, lord. I actually think that's the hardest one. It's the hardest all the way through. Like, that other Fontaine one has, like, harder sections, but this is the hardest all the way through. For sure. I say that, like, Tamani Washimoto's pretty bad. Like, I have 99.4 on this, so it's like, this one is hard. But this one's more hard based on it being in 7.8 and fucking with your head. Well, I'm already restarting because I can't I can't time things. That's what I mean. The timing is just jank. It's janky. But it's also, like, mechanically really hard. It's not just that it's in 7.8. God, I'm so bad. I'm actually bad. That ending is crazy too. The ending is quite hard. Yeah, that one is one of the most brutal. I'd say that's third. I'd say it's Chasing the Rainbow, the Fontaine one, and then, yeah, honestly, this could go out of the Fontaine one. I'm not entirely sure. Let's see here. Has anyone played? Okay, somebody played this and liked it. I'm happy. I'll take one person playing it and liking it versus multiple people playing it and disliking it. That's not what I meant to do. I did not mean to copy that. I meant to copy mine. There we go. I don't remember what I did with this exactly. I just remember it was something very nice and symmetrical and pretty. Okay, I messed up at the end, but yeah. You get the idea. Still no one has played my Gilded Runner, I'm sad. My new Gilded Runner, my new and upgraded Gilded Runner map. It's so perfect. I'm kidding, it's pretty bad actually. But Gilded Runner is the hardest map to write for, so there's a reason for it. Because it's in 54.8 or 27.4 if you want to be extra annoying. Could be in 108.16. Technically the worst time signature. It's not actually, I mean it is actually 54.8, but it's not like how you'd write it, it's just kind of funny to say it that way. So it's 1 plus 1, it's 1 8 plus 1 8 plus 2 8 plus 3 8 plus 5 8 plus 8 8, I guess, 4 4, plus 13 13, plus, or 13 8, I mean, 8 8 plus 13 8 plus 21 8 repeating. And there was this book I had as a kid, and I cannot for the life of me remember the fucking name of it. I might still have it, I'd have to check my, actually I don't think I have any of my, like, children's books. They might be at my dad's house, I'd have to ask him if he knows where my children's books are. They must be in storage somewhere. They might be in the, like, crawl space in the basement at my aunt's house. I don't know where they are. I know they're not in my apartment at my aunt's house because there's too much room, or I don't have room for them. So I don't know what happened to the children's books. I had this one book, I do not remember the name of it, but it was this, like, interactive picture book. It had pictures, and it was, like, it was about these bunnies, like, in a field. And it was like the rabbits, and they kept multiplying every month. So it was like with the Fibonacci sequence. That's why I thought of it, because it was the Fibonacci sequence. It was like, oh, there was one lonely rabbit, and it was every month of the year. So there was like one lonely rabbit in January, and then like they keep multiplying by by the order of the Fibonacci sequence. And it's like an interactive book. Like there's like different things in the calendar. They have different funny things marked on the calendar, and it's like I guess it's to like teach kids about like calendars and stuff. But it's really funny. And, like, the illustrations were great. I have no idea. I cannot remember what the fuck this book was called. But it was so... I loved it. Let's play some fan scores, I guess. But, yeah, it was good. But, God, I wish I could find that book. But, again... It's either somewhere at my dad's house, or it's in the, like, crawl space storage at my aunt's house. I don't know which. It drove me nuts that I cannot remember the name of it. I might have to like look it up. I'd look up like calendar bunny Fibonacci sequence book or something. Because I just remember that the rabbits multiplied by the Fibonacci sequence. It'd be like there were 2, and then there were 3, and then there were 5 and 13. I do not remember. I'm gonna look this up right now because it's kind of driving me crazy. What's it called? Rabbit. A children's book about... Oh, what's this? This is YouTube Premium, I think, right? Okay. I got charged for something. I was trying to figure out what it was. Okay, I think that's what it was. Let me look up, what is it again? A children's book, rabbits... Children's book about rabbits, calendar, Fibonacci... Fibonacci sequence. Oh, it brought it right up. Okay, rabbit problem. Rabbit problem. That's what it was called, the rabbit problem. Let me, by Emily Gravett. It was a, it was called The Rabbit Problem and a Lot of Rabbits. Yeah, on the back says, this book is based on a problem that was solved in the 13th century by the mathematician Fibonacci, but it is not, I repeat, not a book about math. It's a book of rabbits, lots of rabbits. I'm gonna have to, this is, dude, I low-key want to buy this. Like, because I had this as a kid, I have no idea what happened to it. What happened to any of my kids' books right now. Because they're not, again, they're either in my aunt and uncle's crawl-space storage or they're in my dad's house. But yeah, I loved that book as a kid. It was awesome. Anyway, funny tangent there, but yeah, that was cool. I wonder if next Myriad Melodies update we'll get an Arlecchino aesthetic theme. I think that would be neat. Because she's the only character to actually have 3 songs based on her now. Because we have Emberfire in here, and we have this, and we have the boss theme as well. I think a few others have too. I mean, Raiden has too, because she has like her demo and her boss theme. Yeah, no child character demo theme. Yeah, I'm not scoring 90% on this one. Yeah, my goal for fan scores is 90% because I know... I'm not getting 100% on. Well, I say this controller is more comfortable than it is, but even this is making my fingers hurt. Okay, 85. I mean, I'll take 85. I don't know. That one was pretty bad. Okay. I'll do like 3 more and then I'm gonna head off. It's just impossible, man. This is just so bad. Like, this is impossible to play on a controller, and not only that, only geniuses can process this. Dude, it wasn't even 80%. I'm mad. Okay. I'm just gonna give them a like. No, I'm not gonna give them a like. I'm sorry, you did not get a like. You get a dislike. Okay. You get a dislike, buddy. Alright. This is the person who knows no restraint. Okay, that was actually good though. I would give it a like that one. It was definitely like better for controllers than the other one was, and also like I just thought it had some cool stuff going for it. Ooh, let's see this duel in the mist. Let's see this. Let's see what this is. Let's see if this is like super button mashy or how this goes. I mean, duel in the mist is inherently button mashy. Definitely having some issues with the controls here. Because I was definitely hitting the button and it wasn't. Something about the timing on this feels off, like... Could this be me? I'm not saying the game's lagging or anything, I'm saying, like, the map itself is, like, off. Started off as like fine, and then it became this. I'm sure there was time and effort put into this. I did not feel in control for any of it, so sorry. I don't like that. Let's try the lights on me. This could be really bad or okay, depending on. It's definitely not the worst one. It's interesting, because like most of my recent scores have been 8-star, but they're all like playable on controller, and I don't see any 8-star things that are like fully playable on controller. And they're all considerably harder than mine, which is interesting. And I don't just mean 8-star, I mean 8-star high note count as well. I just have different design philosophy than these people. I'll just have to be satisfied with 80%, I guess. No, the ending was actually kind of cool. Okay, well, I will see you guys soon. Wait, I got mail. I got the anniversary mail. Yay, 400 more premium gems. Thanks for the 2 balls. And I have an achievement. And another achievement. Hold on. What am I doing? Oh, yeah. Yeah, because we're getting like 10 polls for the anniversary, right? Oh, it's because it's the login event. And then we're getting like... Okay, so we're already back up to 57. I mean... I should probably still be able to get an effort. Anyway, good night.